everybody, it's Reckless, and welcome to Break the Fourth Wall. It is October 7th, 2016, and it is a Friday, which means it is another weekend of Xur. It is week 109 to be precise, and we're going to go see what Xur has in the Shadow Shop real quick. However, a few announcements real quick. This past weekend on my channel has been phenomenal. I greatly appreciate all the love you guys have for me. We have hit over 2,600 subs. So for you guys, I appreciate all the love. Now, for that Infusion video, that Infusion glitch video that I did, that video has gotten a lot of views. It got close to 10.5 thousand views as of this video. And that's crazy. Now, real quick, I'm pretty sure a lot of you noticed that the Suros was a 357. However, after infusing into the Suros, it was not a 357. And I apologize. We are going to Xur, which is located in the Tower North in this wonderful corner over here. Now, that Suros did not infuse into a 357, and you could tell because that video was made into two parts, and on the second half, when I talk about the Fenella's Peril, you can see that my primary weapons have changed. So the inventory is different. So that alone shows that a lot of stuff has happened since then. Obviously, I infused a 356 or 357 into that Suros prior to, that part of the video. And at the end of the video, you see that it's still a 355. So, if you guys got confused with that, I apologize. But that's exactly how it happened. So anyways, we're here for Xur, not that video. But in the event that you guys would actually like to see that video, I will put a link to it in the description below. That way we can just keep that on going. So here's Xur. Oh, whoops. What's up, dude? So the first thing we're going to start off with the Curios. We got Void Drive and Stealth Drive for those awesome rare Sparrows to turn them into legendaries. Then we have your 3 of coin. I'm sorry. Then we have your Heavy Ammo Synthesis. You get 3 for 1 strange coin. Then we get your 3 of coins. You get 5 for 7 strange coins. Then we got your Glass Needles. You get 3 for 3 strange coins, 3 Motes of Light, and 1 Exotic Shard. Then we got your Material Exchange. You get 1 Mote of Light at 2 strange coins. Weapon ornaments. We got the Shock Hazard for the Zalo Supercell. And we got the Queen's Command for the Telesto. We will start with the Titans. You guys get the Thagomizers with a full intellect roll. Main perk on this is 1-2 Punch, which unlocks the Striker subclass node Amplify for free. You gain an additional melee charge. Secondary perks on this are Rain Blows, Momentum Transfer, Auto Rifle Loader, and Sniper Rifle Loader. Now, the fact that you get Amplify for free on these definitely is a good thing. However, I technically still feel that the Armamentarium is a better choice over the Thagomizers. That's just my personal opinion. Take it with a grain of salt, whether you like it or not. I apologize if you don't like my opinion, but it is indeed my opinion, and we are in America, and I am subject to my own opinions. Freedom of speech. Woohoo! Apparently not freedom to bear arms, but we're not even going to get into that. So, like I said, I do feel like these are a little underrated, and they could have been better, but they are still a good exotic. So, if you do not have the Armamentarium, I probably would make these my second best for the Titan class. Obviously, on a Striker Titan. Now, as for tier, I probably would give this 2.5 on the tier list. And if you guys don't know how to actually scale my tier list, I'll put a description of that in the description below. That way you guys can see that. So 2.5 PvE and PvP. So if you guys don't have it, grab it. Guys don't have it and don't want it, grab it anyways. Call it a day. Keep it in the inventory just in case they decide to make it better later on. However, I'm not too entirely sure that's going to happen, given that Destiny 2 is coming out next year. If I'm correct, in like September 2017. But yeah. So the next exotic we are going to be going over is the Light Beyond Nemesis for the Warlocks, which has a full intellect roll. And main perk on this is Keeper of the Pack, which revolve Fallen teammates and be revived faster. I'm sorry. Did I say revolve? If I did, I apologize. Revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Supers generate an extra orb. Secondary perks on this are hands-on, heavy lifting, and better already. Now, this is a year 1 exotic. Been brought all the way up to year 3, so it's good. Granted, unfortunately, after the nerf they did to the reviving a while back, it takes a little bit longer to revive, and you got to be a little bit closer to do it, but it's still worth it, especially in trials or anything that requires you to pick up your teammates. So if you guys don't have it, I suggest you get it. Don't want it, grab it anyways, call it a day. However, this does still get at least a tier 2.5 in PvE and PvP, just for the fact of it's universal. It can be used on any subclass, so it's still good. On top of that, you get that wonderful shield start to recover immediately after you pick up an orb, so it's still good. So I definitely would get it if I were you guys. The next exotic we're going to talk about is the Shinobu's Vow for the Hunter class, which has a full discipline roll. Main perk on this is New Tricks, which improves skip grenade, and you gain an additional skip grenade charge. Secondary perks on this are Fastball, Impact Induction, Auto Rifle Loader, and Machine Gun Loader. Now, these things get a 1.5 in my tier list because the fact that skip grenades are extremely overpowered, and I think it's amazing that nobody's touched this yet. I would suggest you guys get this 100%. You know, this exotic has actually moved up on my tier list for the Blade Dancer class, and skip grenades is amazing. I know that when I was in trials last week, I was demolished because, well, we were demolished because 2 dudes had Shinobu's Vow. That's 4 skip grenades, and the last dude was a Titan, which had the Armamentarium, which gave him additional 2 lightning grenades. And if you ever went into the middle, into that corridor where it was like a 4-way, you were done. They threw skip grenades from like 2 different angles, and that last dude threw that lightning grenade, and it was just amazing. I'm not going to say who it was, but shouts out to all of you because I actually don't remember your names. So I definitely would suggest you guys get this 100%. If you guys don't want it, grab it anyways and store it in your vault. I'm not even going to say dismantle it. Just store it in your vault because this thing is amazing. Next exotic we're going to go over is the Thunderlord with a high fire rate, high impact, okay range, decent stability, a decent range with a magazine of 49. Perks on this are Accurized Ballistics, Field Choke, Linear Compensator, Feeding Frenzy, Perfect Balance, Field Scout, Flared Magwell, and Lightning Rods. If you guys do get this, I suggest you guys get this because it's definitely a good machine gun in PvE and PvP. I probably would give it a tier 2.5 at least in PvE and PvP. If you guys get this, I suggest just maxing out the entire top row. That's just me. That's how I would do it, but max out the entire top row and you should be good. Last exotic we're going to go over is the Ever So Worthless Legacy Engram. Do not buy this for 31 strange coins. I do not see a need for this. It really isn't a need. You know, I mean, I guess you can still get Prisoner of Elders exotics from this, but that's pretty much it. Yeah. So, that, my friends, brings us to the end of the video. If you liked it or feel it was helpful, feel free to comment, share it, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. That way you guys can stay up to date with all of my videos. I'm Reckless, and remember, own your success, and I will see you guys next time. That was a long video. I apologize. I'm going to start trying to make them a lot shorter. Oh, another thing. I actually do plan on bringing back the K-Mad specials. If you guys don't know what a K-Mad special is, you guys should definitely check my Destiny playlist and just type in K-Mad special in the search, and I'm definitely bringing those back.